good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boost Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope you all are having a great day. We've got some problems in Cowboys land here. I can't even keep up. There's so much stuff that's going on. So let's start with Jerry Jones blaming Dak Prescott. Basically, he thinks that because he paid Dak Prescott, we should be there in the Super Bowl playing. I'm not sure how he thought that was going to happen, but hey, what do I know? We've had Micah Parsons being asked about, Myles Garrett and trading for him. And, he's basically said, yeah, I'll take a pay cut to bring Myles Garrett in here. In fact, he said he doesn't have to be the highest paid, but wants to get the contract done sooner than later. Now, we know how the Cowboys are. And so Micah Parsons was asked that, hey, okay, well, basically, how the Cowboys roll, that typically Dak Prescott got his contract seasoning opening day. CeeDee Lamb got his after camp opened up. Zach Martin got his in the middle of training camp. Zeke Elliott had to hold out and go to Cabo. DeMarcus Lawrence had to delay getting surgery done on his shoulder before he could get paid. Now, keep in mind, the Cowboys could have paid him last year. They could have already paid him. They chose not to. He's currently on his fifth-year option. He's asked, will you hold out? Now, Micah Parsons said the right thing. Unlike CeeDee Lamb, who didn't show up for anything until he got his contract, Micah recognizes we have new coaches and we have new players, and that he would be at camp. Which you look at that and say, okay, cool. And maybe Jerry Jones looks at that and says, hey, then that means we got plenty of time to get this deal done. There's no rush. But Micah Parsons went on to say, or was asked, well, would you participate in all the activities? He said, probably not. Probably not. And I got to say, I can't blame him. Because you have made the first moves and already giving. Hey, Jerry, let's get this deal done so we can keep some of my teammates here because I'll do better with them being here. And you can take some of my money that you'll save on the cap and use it towards them. And hey, I don't have to be the highest paid. And now he's let you know, if you don't pay me, I'm not doing anything in training camp other than being there. The ball's in your court. You could have paid him last year. And probably if you paid him last year, he would have cost you less money. But here we are doing the same stupid shit. And I don't think it's going to change. I honestly don't. I hope I'm wrong. I pray that I'm wrong. But the Cowboys, Jerry Jones, who's literally basically saying, I paid Dak. We should have been in the Super Bowl. And letting 9 starters go. I don't even know what to say. Clarence Hill, I tell you what, Clarence Hill is living his best life in New Orleans right now. I'm sure he's gotten some gumbo and some shrimp and grits and everything else. But he is really getting some great content. So, since we are on Micah Parsons here, let's listen to Micah Parsons saying that this season was the best thing for him.
Cowboys with Cowboys, I want to say Hall of Fame. You in the Hall of Fame yet? All Pro.
Nah, I gotta get 100
Pro Bowl.
sacks. I gotta get 100 sacks.
Micah Parsons, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Is it strange still coming to the Super Bowl and not as a spectator?
Always. I mean, honestly, I don't know nothing different. I gotta get there first.
You gotta get there first. How tough was this season? Since you had a chance to step away, and take it all in.
I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
This season? Why?
Because you gotta get humbled in this league. Honestly, it was a humbling going through the losing. It was humbling going through the changes. It was actually humbling and led me to be a better leader, bro. All our superstars was gone. I was still carrying that chip on my shoulder, like, we can still win, we can do this. And you know what? That gives belief into the players. I mean, it wasn't just me, it was other players too, so I'm not going to take all the credit, but, that stuff carries over. You winning games and you're doing things and you're saying they shouldn't be this close to playoff teams or being playoff teams without starters. Like, come on, bro, that shows a lot. So, honestly, you got to have gratitude for the wins and you have gratitude for the losses.
Being able to bounce back, to build on this and carry into the next year and get to where you want to get, because it's not just about getting to the playoffs, not just about being better than 7 and 10, it's about getting to the bowl. Do you guys have the foundation to do that, or do you need to change the culture?
I think it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of everything. But that's why you got to have culture shifters. I think we slowly changing the culture. It's about that time.
Losing Zimmer, having to start with the defensive coordinator, just your thoughts on the new defense at all and what you guys want to be? Have you talked to Eberflus at all?
I mean, I talked to him on the phone, but I don't know what schematically we're running. I don't know what we're doing. I mean, I can't really compare defenses right now. All I care about is creativity. What creativity we bring in, how am I getting used, how can I be dynamic in the system, and what plan you got for me. The same type of plan I had for Zim, and he got more creative, he got inventive. It's the same type of approach that I expect from Eberflus.
Schottenheimer, do you have any relationship with him at all, or is it something new?
It's something new. You got to build. I mean, going through, each year you just got to kind of find a way to build the relationships,
Real quickly, Luka Doncic getting traded. How shocked were you? What's that going to do for the Mavs, for the Lakers, the NBA?
I mean, for the Lakers, it gives Lakers prime time again. I mean, LeBron's LeBron, but people seen 20 years of LeBron. They need a young face, a young superstar. So it probably helped and saved the Lakers on that side. They had Magic, they had the Kobe era, and there was kind of like nobody really.
But look out of Dallas, though. I mean, what's that do for Dallas, the city? I mean, this fan base is already gut rich.
I mean, I don't hate that line. I don't hate it. Like, bro, I like Lively and AD.
Right.
I like that big 4-5.
Right.
I love that, actually. And then, what I do like? I like Kyrie. Kyrie could give you 30 a night just like Luka.
Okay.
I don't think we got to worry about conflicting issues anymore. And then I'm not saying it's the right decision, but I'm saying that, like, they can win some games with Kyrie.
All right. There you go. Micah Parsons, ready to hold in for the season. Cowboys, please don't let this thing become cray-cray. We know how it is. We know. Give us something different. Make us at least, go out there and get that contract done and make us at least, have some hope.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. The human drama of athletic competition. This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Brought to you by Lincoln Mercury. Nobody has more kinds of cars for more kinds of people. See them at the sign of the cat. By Goodyear, makers of the custom Steel Guard radial tire. And by State Farm Mutual. Almost anywhere you live, there's a State Farm agent nearby. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.